This is Mr. Incredible News. Some stories don't need words. They only need the right moment. Here's today's incredible collection. Fresh cracks, loose rocks, and muddy runoff aren't just inconveniences. They're often the mountain's way of warning us that something much bigger could be on the way. Road crews can rebuild pavement, but nobody has invented a machine that can argue with gravity. Once a mountainside starts moving, the smartest move is getting everyone out of its path. People often think rain is the biggest threat during a storm, but high winds can be just as dangerous. A weakened tree only has to fall once, and it doesn't care who's passing underneath. A modern SUV has plenty of horsepower, but horsepower doesn't create good decisions. When panic replaces patience, even the most capable vehicle becomes impossible to control. Tornadoes aren't just about powerful winds. They're the result of warm, humid air colliding with cold, dry air, creating one of the most violent weather engines on Earth. The starting line is often the busiest place in any sailing race. The insurance company ultimately ruled both drivers equally at fault. I've seen enough dashcam videos to know that the most dangerous hazards aren't always speeding cars. Storms don't just bring wind. They raise sea levels, build larger waves, and push enormous amounts of water toward the shore. That's why buildings closest to the coast always face the greatest risk. I've always believed railroad gates are one of the few traffic signals that should never be negotiated with. Defensive thinking isn't just for drivers. Whether you're walking, cycling, or crossing the street, keeping an eye on traffic can make all the difference when something unexpected happens. Bridges aren't just made of concrete and steel, they're lifelines. When one gets washed away, it's not just traffic that's interrupted. Entire communities can suddenly find themselves cut off from schools, hospitals, and essential supplies. I've learned that aviation isn't built on luck. It's built on inspections, maintenance, and never skipping the checklist. Once you know what a wall cloud is, they're scary as fuck to see in person. Thousands of pounds of cargo don't care about schedules or deadlines. The moment gravity wins, everything nearby becomes part of the accident.
There he is, Jen. Sorry. Yep, there's the plane. That's the plane. We're going to be following him in. Stay on the plane. And oh, there's no wheel. It looks like the one airport as well. So he's coming in now. He's about to touch down right now. Oh, look at
I've always admired pilots for one simple reason. They spend far more time preparing for emergencies than actually experiencing them.
Here they come out of the plane.
Heavy electrical transformers and reactors are among the most difficult industrial loads to transport. Their immense size, concentrated weight, and high value leave no margin for error. Watching this convoy weave through Polegate streets reveals the extraordinary coordination required to keep critical infrastructure projects moving forward. Speeding rarely saves time. It just shortens the distance between an ordinary drive and a life-changing mistake.
As it sat for a long time and became close to what they call a derelict vessel, it was purchased so that it could be made into an artificial reef about 2 years ago, and it's been under preparation since then. What they have is a number of holes that are drilled right at the water line, and you may be able to see the wood patches. They get ready. What they're going to do is knock those wood patches off. That'll allow the water.
Right up.
She's riding.
An old ship doesn't have to be the end of the story. Sometimes retirement means becoming the foundation for an entirely new underwater neighborhood, filled with fish, coral, and marine life.
Reef system, while in relative.
People often think landslides begin on steep mountainsides, but saturated riverbanks can fail just as suddenly. A powerful car simply makes a bad decision, reach the crash site a whole lot faster. A concrete pump truck can weigh tens of tons before it even starts working. That's why every outrigger, every support pad, and every inspection is part of the safety system, not just part of the setup. Coastal towns are built with the ocean in mind, but even they have days when Mother Nature reminds everyone who's really in charge. I've learned that gas stations are one of the last places you ever want to lose control of a vehicle. A single block of Carrara marble measuring over 10 meters long isn't just cargo, it's a priceless piece of natural history.
Oh my God, he's on the track. Get off the track! Just leave it! Get off the track! Oh my God!
The older I get, the more I admire people who help animals without expecting applause. Compassion is one of those qualities that says more about a person's character than words ever could. Machines this size demand respect every single minute they're running. A loose component, a brake problem, or even a simple operator error can send thousands of pounds somewhere nobody expected. Blasting a mountainside is one of construction's highest risk jobs. Engineers calculate explosive charges, rock direction, and vibration before anyone pushes the firing button. When homes sit just below the work zone, there's virtually no room for error, making preparation more important than the explosion itself. A freight train can weigh well over 10,000 tons, yet people still underestimate how long it takes to stop. There's something unsettling about a tornado. It doesn't announce itself with a countdown, it simply forms when the atmosphere has stored enough energy. Wildfire doesn't move the way people expect. One strong gust can change everything in seconds. Catch points may not get much attention, but they're there to prevent a minor mistake from becoming a major accident. best launch is the one nobody talks about. When everything goes according to plan, it looks effortless. But behind that smooth operation are countless inspections, measurements, and experienced hands. A controlled demonstration like this lets people see exactly what a train collision can do, without anyone paying the ultimate price.
Ten je dobrý, ale...
Na 2 lopaty.
No, právě. Ne, dobrý, v pohodě, to je jenom jo.
Now that's what you call a skilled truck driver, isn't it?
Ops, ne.
When a crane as massive as the LTM 11-1200-9.1 rolls into a neighborhood, every inch matters. With a maximum lifting capacity of 1,200 metric tons, this machine was designed for giant industrial projects, yet skilled operators can still maneuver it through surprisingly tight urban spaces. Bringing down a high-rise isn't about making the biggest explosion. The real challenge is convincing thousands of tons of concrete and steel to fall exactly where the engineers planned. The scary part isn't the impact, it's what happens afterward. Most Ferrari owners worry about stone chips. This one apparently decided gravel, mud, and puddles deserved a chance too. Transporting wind turbine components is one of the most demanding jobs in heavy hauling. Blades can stretch well over 80 meters, forcing drivers to navigate highways and tight turns with precision that leaves almost no room for error. The story doesn't end here. Subscribe to Mr. Incredible News and come back for more incredible moments that deserve to be remembered.